in the afternoon, wishing the sun away. I need a rainy day to bring me home to you. Makes me feel like I'm losing track. The weight upon my back gets heavier when skies are blue. Your eyes burn through me like bolts of lightning, and your smile as inviting as a day upon the sea. Oh, my eyes cry like the clouds outside, but my love is only intensified by the rain pouring down on me.
Hey, are you the birthday girl?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Sam.
Laura.
Those are pretty much the first words we said to one another. I think it's pretty safe to say that the moment I saw you, I knew there was something there. I felt so comfortable around you, almost like I'd known you my whole life.
That night we talked for hours. By the time the sun came up, I'd open up to you in ways that made me feel like I'd known you for my entire life.
And so, that's how it all started.
Little did I know he'd become one of the most important people in my life.
Laura, are you coming?
Oh, how often had I not heard those words before? Always blaming me for running late, although I'm pretty sure in reality it was you who was making me wait.
Months went by, but it felt like days. Time always went so fast when I was with you.
Here's the thing about love. People are always telling you to slow it down, but
With us, everything happened so fast. Love is always made out to be so complex, but with you it was always just so simple.
I know things with us weren't always simple, but you made me so happy, and at that point, honestly, that's all that really mattered.
I mean, she wasn't always the best influence on me.
Can we take a break?
We'd literally only been working for like 10 minutes.
I mean, I guess it's safe to say that I couldn't always keep my focus around him.
And I suppose it's fair to say that I usually gave in.
We went from one anniversary to the next.
You know, I thought very hard about what to get her.
He got me a pair of socks. I mean, I guess it's the thought that counted.
I remember when we first said it. I love you.
What?
Her reaction wasn't exactly what I was hoping for,
He caught me by surprise.
but we got there in the end.
And next thing I knew, we were moving in together.
I remember Laura made me do all the heavy lifting.
The boxes were filled with pillows.
I was determined to unpack all the boxes that night.
It took us 6 weeks to unpack all those boxes.
I remember our home date nights. We used to order in food, watch Netflix. She usually let me pick what we watched.
You know, looking back, I'm pretty sure Ryan Gosling was in 99% of the movies we watched.
Laura was a fan of Ryan Gosling.
I think Sam had a little thing for Ryan Gosling.
The flame burned bright, but soon after things started to go downhill.
I can't exactly pinpoint where things started going wrong, but when they did,
It was like I was in a relationship with a whole different person. I remember waiting for hours. I called, I texted, but she never showed up. I was done waiting, and I guess I thought she just wasn't going to show up anyway. So I just left.
And honestly, things were never the same after that. I mean, we tried, but
Eventually, we realized that it just wasn't going to work. The flame had gone out.
and I guess this is the part about falling in love that people never warn you about.
I had this empty feeling.
This empty void.
Nothing I did filled it up.
Looking back at all the memories, our past, I guess is the point where I lost myself. We didn't really talk much after that.
I'd like to think that you haven't fully moved on from me yet, and that my name is still prominent in your vocabulary, that you think of me when you see my favorite book, or turn around when you think you hear my voice.
Maybe your heart still misses a beat when someone asks you about me. And maybe I'm not the only one whose mind wanders back in time to us over and over again.
And I hope that one day, when we run into each other across the street,
Things won't be weird anymore, and that things will be okay.
but until then,
Until then,
I'll reminisce.